Hello, this is the Faithful Planner Girl. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're a first-time viewer, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel and you'll be seeing other films just like this. I posted earlier, and I will put a link down below, that I am starting a Christmas daily album, I guess you'd call it, but I'm kind of changing it up. This is an album I got from Simple Stories, and like I said, I'll link everything that I'm using. It shows in the video down below. But with this album came a little kit, and I'm not just using the Marion Bright kit, but I'm also using the Illustrated Faith, the collection Advent. So I'm also using these papers to do my album. And I'm also using these Simple Stories page protectors. And here is showing you one that's a 4x4 that you put in, slide inside the little pockets, and these are 2x2s. And they come in different configurations. I also have, there it is, another one that's going to be doing 4x6 and 3x4s. So it's 3x4 and 4x6. So those help me just to slide them in and kind of help with time frame. Now, to get started, what I do is, first I have to cut off, bear with me, I'm like hanging over the camera. I hope this works. Take off these little strips at the top, because we don't need that. And the first thing I want to do is make all these pages, I want to cut them down for the 4x6 is a good size. So let's go down here, and I'm going to go to the 4. So actually this is going to be my height is 4 inches. And slice this 12x12 all the way down. So now we have a strip that's 4 inches high by 12. So my next step in doing all of these is you will take it to the number 6. So you're just cutting this in half, literally cutting it in half. So now we have 2 4x6 cards. Easy, huh? And you can use one side, or you can use the other side. Now I'm going to keep this, but let's cut the next one for our 3x4. We already have the 4, so now we want the width of 3. So here we go. Now we have 2 3x4s. Trying not to waste any papers. Okay? So when we get to our pockets, we decide which side that we want to use and slide them in. I went ahead and cut all the other papers just to this length so far. So we still have this extra, excuse me. Sorry about that. I had a little interruption with the phone. I can't help that. Anyways, here we are. I wanted to show you that I've kept these pages, so maybe I can just cut one in half and just use a full page. So that's an option too for different things that I might be using for later, like this one. I have the entire one here. I haven't quite done yet. So it's like every other page. I went ahead and cut one up with the 3x4s and the 4x6s. I cut those off of one sheet, but then I left the other sheet just a 12 by 12 until I know what I'm going to be doing with it. So I went ahead and did that to all of the pages, cut them all down in size, and then what I'm going to do is start with one of these page protectors and start designing, trying to figure out what I want on this first page. Let's see, maybe I should have this backed up with, yes, back up on white here so maybe you can see it a little bit better. But as soon as I put the colors on, you'll get a clue of what I'm doing here. Okay, like I said, oh, before I start that, these are all of the ones I've cut. And like I said, I didn't use all the papers yet. I just started doing the little bottom, you know, 4 inches up. And I've got a ton of these 4 by 6s and 3 by 4s. So I just am going to go ahead and choose one out of the stack. And also I got a whole bunch of tags. If you remember, one of the pages, trying to find that, was full of tags on one side. It's always the one that I want to show off. Aha, here's part of it. I can't find the other one right now either. Anyways, there was a whole page of all these tags on one side. So I took the whole page. That's why I can't find the other one. Da, 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 da. And I cut all the little tags out by hand. I did what's called fussy cut. I just cut all the way around all these beautiful little tags. They have the numbers on them, and I have tons of them. One for almost every day. So those will come in handy. And these other two by 2s came from the Merry and Bright. So there's my 2 by 2s, and I'm also using some of the 3 by 4s from the Merry and Bright collection, and my other ones from the Illustrated Faith Advent. These are my other 3 by 4s. So, oh, and 4 by 4s and 4 by 6s. So that's what I am using in this album. Okay, now these were already cut out, all ready to go. But like I said, I want to add more, so here we are. And I just start trying to figure out what might go nicely with these. Now I like that. I have to figure out though, I'd like to put on numbers. These numbers are quite large. I'd like to do 2018 here, and then maybe put some other little sticker on the side. So that's where my thinking comes in. How do I want to lay this out? And, you know, does that really look good? Or is this having too many snowflake to snowflake? You could add and put in something different, change it up a notch. It's just all timing and kind of playing around and seeing what you have, and just have fun with it. I could change this here, but then, you know, the contrast with the stickers might look a little bit better. But then you're fighting yourself. So it's like too much red, pink. So I probably won't do that. Or, nah, not so much. Let's go back to this one. And is that too much for this? I like this one, but then we're giving away two. I don't like to have two words at the same time, side by side. And a lot of times you can just put a photo. That's when I'll just stick a photo right there. But I don't think I'll do that on my front page. And then, you know, you can just, ooh, I kind of like that. So you just kind of start, you know, looking for color and what looks good to you. Mix and match them. That's all it takes is time. But then I'm looking at this right now thinking, well, that is kind of cool, but Merry Christmas here, and then all of a sudden I have Christmas there. Nah, I don't want two different mixed messages there. Okay, back to the drawing board. What about that one? You know, you just have to sit and play. So instead of hours of me sitting there and doing this, I'm going to stop this and pause it and do a little bit of thinking, and I think I'll come back and show you what I've come up with. I wish that we had this interactive YouTube that I could say, okay, so what do you guys think? Does this look good? Or did you like that other one better? Should I go back to this? Maybe that will look better. So since I can't hear your feedback that quickly, I'll go ahead and go off camera and I'll start playing, and then I'll come back and show you my little idea and how I resolve this, okay? So this is the beginning. Just bear with me. Okay, so I'm back, and I think this is what I've decided on. I'm going to do this little joy to the world, my Savior. I like that. It goes really well with the greatest gift. I'm going to go with this one. And at the very bottom, all I have to do is I stuck down my stickers. I think they show up enough, good enough off this dark blue. And I used one of those little tags that were left over. There were some little pieces that weren't a full tag on those number tags, so I used that. And this is some ribbon. I barely had a little bit of this left. I have one more little piece, and that's about it in my stash. And this sticker that came also with the Illustrated Faith Advent. So I thought that was great to call it good for the first page. So I just get to pop these in the little pockets. And after this, I will flip over just to see what's on the other side. And sometimes you can use them, and other times change them up. What do we have? Oh, that's not too bad. I could probably go with the way it is. I might put something on here, one of these. See, I could use one of those for a picture photo. And since I'm doing scripture writing, I'll have to see how large my scripture is going to be. I think it's going to be larger than what I want right here, but this would also be a nice spot to just get some white cardstock or any color you want. You can draw on this, you can stamp on this, just write out your scripture and then place it down. So there's a lot of ways of doing it. I think I'm going to need more room. I think the scriptures are sometimes 2 or 3 scriptures long this month. So yeah, I'll work on this some more and then I'll come back to you later. Thank you again for watching.